There is only one superpower in the world, one United States, and behind that dominance lies a military arsenal so advanced and devastating that it keeps the balance of power firmly in America's grasp, projecting influence across every continent and ocean while deterring adversaries through unmatched technological superiority and strategic depth. These are the 7 deadliest weapons in that arsenal, tools of war capable of reshaping battlefields and rewriting history not only through their raw destructive power, but also through their precision, stealth, and adaptability, reflecting decades of innovation and the relentless pursuit of military excellence. When discussing the deadliest U.S. weapons, and potentially the world's, there's no better place to start than with the B-61 nuclear bomb, which delivers a staggering 360 kiloton blast, an explosion of unimaginable force that can obliterate entire cities and alter geopolitical landscapes overnight. This bomb is far from new. Its concept dates back to 1961, during the height of the Cold War, when nuclear deterrence became the cornerstone of global security strategies, and today it remains the primary thermonuclear gravity bomb in the enduring U.S. nuclear stockpile, symbolizing a continuing commitment to maintaining strategic parity and deterrence. Despite the Cold War having ended, the B-61 has been continuously modernized through rigorous testing, upgrades, and enhancements, boasting 13 variants to date, with the latest, the B-61-13, taking center stage in 2024 as a testament to America's ongoing investment in nuclear modernization programs aimed at extending the life and improving the safety of its strategic arsenal. The U.S. Department of Defense announced in October 2023 the development of this modernized variant, driven by evolving security threats such as the resurgence of great power competition, proliferation challenges, and a shifting global landscape marked by regional conflicts and emerging technologies. The B-61-13 is designed to replace some of the older B-61-7 bombs in the stockpile, maintaining the same 360 kiloton yield, but incorporating enhanced safety mechanisms, secure handling features, and improved accuracy through advanced guidance systems, thereby boosting its strategic effectiveness by reducing collateral damage and increasing target discrimination. To grasp the scale of this bomb's destructive power, consider that the Fat Man nuclear bomb dropped on Nagasaki in World War II had a yield of just 21 kilotons and killed approximately 40,000 people instantly, making the B-61-13 about 17 times more powerful, with the capability to devastate metropolitan areas, critical infrastructure, and military installations alike. If detonated over New York City, one of the world's most densely populated urban centers, it could cause roughly 1.3 million fatalities and over 2 million injuries, not to mention the radioactive fallout that would claim additional lives over the ensuing weeks and render vast areas uninhabitable for decades, thereby causing humanitarian catastrophes and long-term environmental damage. While the B-83 nuclear bomb is even more powerful, boasting a 1.2 megaton yield, equivalent to 1,200 kilotons, and capable of leveling entire regions, it was slated for retirement in 2022 by President Joe Biden, cementing the B-61 as the future of America's nuclear arsenal, with ongoing plans to integrate it with next-generation delivery systems. The B-61.13 will also be delivered by the forthcoming Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider, a long-range stealth strategic bomber set to replace the B-1B Lancer and B-2 Spirit, combining cutting-edge stealth technology, advanced avionics, and extensive payload capacity to penetrate sophisticated enemy air defenses and deliver both conventional and nuclear weapons with unprecedented precision. This new bomber, capable of carrying up to 40,000 pounds of both conventional and nuclear munitions over 6,000 nautical miles at high subsonic speeds, could have easily made this list on its own merit due to its transformative impact on strategic bombing capabilities. However, instead of selecting aircraft renowned purely for heavy long-range strategic bombardment, the focus shifts to 2 other jets known for their sheer presence and versatility on the modern battlefield, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II, which together represent the cutting edge of air dominance and multirole combat aviation. The F-22 is the cornerstone of the U.S. Air Force, excelling in air-to-air combat with unmatched stealth, supercruise capability that allows it to fly at supersonic speeds without afterburners, maneuverability that enables it to evade enemy missiles and fighters, and integrated avionics that fuse sensor data into a seamless operational picture. It can dominate a variety of combat scenarios, ensuring U.S. air superiority with a sophisticated sensor suite that allows pilots to detect, track, and engage enemies before being noticed, while minimizing the risk of detection by enemy radar. Its armament includes the trusted M61A2 20mm cannon for dogfighting, 2 internal 1,000-pound Joint Direct Attack Munitions (JDAMs) for precision strikes against ground targets, AIM-9 Sidewinder heat-seeking missiles for close-range engagements, and AIM-120 AMRAAM radar-guided missiles for long-range air-to-air combat. The F-22's unmatched combination of speed, agility, and firepower makes it a nightmare for adversaries, with its only confirmed air-to-air kill being a weather balloon in 2023, underscoring its readiness and versatility even in peacetime scenarios. Meanwhile, the F-35 Lightning II is heralded as the centerpiece of 21st-century global security, embodying lethality, survivability, and connectivity through its network-centric warfare capabilities. More versatile than the F-22, the F-35 is equipped with an internal 25mm cannon, AIM-120 AMRAAMs, AIM-9X Sidewinders, laser-guided bombs like the GBU-12 Paveway 2, AGM-154 joint standoff weapons that allow for targeting from beyond enemy air defenses, and B-61-2 nuclear gravity bombs, and AGM-88 HARM air-to-surface missiles for targeting enemy radars, making it a formidable multi-role platform adaptable to diverse combat environments. Its stealth technology, advanced avionics, and electronic warfare capabilities make it a ghost in the skies, able to evade detection and coordinate with other aircraft to orchestrate complex air combat strategies, all while providing real-time battlefield intelligence to commanders. Beyond aircraft, the MQ-9 Reaper drone exemplifies lethal persistence in modern warfare. This unmanned aerial vehicle excels in high-altitude, long-endurance missions, combining intelligence collection with precision strike capabilities, allowing for continuous surveillance and rapid engagement of emerging threats without risking pilot lives. Armed with up to 14 AGM-114 Hellfire missiles or laser-guided bombs like the GBU-12 Paveway 2 and GBU-38 JDAM, it can obliterate enemy fortifications, vehicles, and personnel with surgical precision. Its superior sensor suite, including infrared, night vision, thermal imaging, and laser targeting, enables operators thousands of miles away to monitor the battlefield in real time, providing critical situational awareness. The Reaper can stay airborne for up to 42 hours with external fuel tanks and weapons, maintaining surveillance or engaging targets for around 14 hours continuously, making it indispensable for prolonged counterterrorism and reconnaissance operations. Its triple redundant flight control system allows it to complete missions even under fire or damage while operating autonomously or beyond the horizon thanks to advanced satellite communications. Always deployed as part of a 4-drone system with dedicated crews, the MQ-9 offers unmatched reliability, presence, and effectiveness in conflict zones like Afghanistan, Yemen, and Somalia, where persistent aerial presence has changed the nature of asymmetric warfare. Among more traditional weapons, the M4 assault rifle stands out as a testament to reliability, versatility, and precision, serving as the primary personal weapon for millions of U.S. military personnel and allied forces worldwide. Despite being over 30 years old, it remains the trusted companion of U.S. soldiers, Marines, and Special Forces worldwide, favored for its adaptability to diverse combat conditions and ease of customization with a wide array of tactical accessories such as scopes, grenade launchers, and suppressors. Designed to replace the larger M16, the M4 boasts over 80% parts commonality with its predecessor, but its lightweight, compact design, collapsible stock, and modularity allow it to adapt to varied combat scenarios, from urban close-quarters battles to long-range engagements, maximizing soldier effectiveness across mission profiles. Chambered in 5.56 by 45mm Maynard rounds, it delivers rapid, accurate fire with a controllable rate of fire that balances lethality and ammunition conservation, and has outperformed many other rifles, including the AK family, in terms of accuracy, reliability, and maintainability. Its rugged reliability ensures it can function even after exposure to mud, sand, or freezing rain, making it indispensable across countless environments and missions, ranging from desert warfare to jungle combat. Underwater, The Ohio-class ballistic missile submarine epitomizes strategic deterrence and underwater dominance, serving as a stealthy and nearly invulnerable platform for delivering second-strike nuclear retaliation, a key component in maintaining global strategic stability. Displacing 18,750 tons submerged, carry up to 24 Trident II missiles, each capable of multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, MIRVs, with warheads up to 475 kilotons, far surpassing the power of bombs dropped during World War II and allowing a single submarine to threaten numerous targets simultaneously. With a range of about 4,000 nautical miles, these submarines can strike global targets stealthily and with precision, operating quietly beneath the oceans for months at a time without detection. The Ohio class is the backbone of the U.S. sea-based nuclear deterrent, boasting dual crews for continuous readiness and large hatches for rapid resupply, maximizing mission endurance while minimizing port time and ensuring near constant patrol capability. Despite their size, they are among the quietest submarines ever built, capable of operating undetected at speeds up to 20 knots, making them a formidable combination of power, stealth, and strategic stability that complicates any adversary's calculations. Finally, the SM-6 missile, or RIM-174 Standard Extended Range Active Missile, is emerging as the Navy's deadliest weapon and a true triad of lethality, capable of engaging a wide spectrum of threats in modern naval warfare with unmatched flexibility. This advanced missile can engage enemy aircraft, both manned and unmanned, perform anti-surface warfare by striking enemy ships with precision, and intercept ballistic missiles during their terminal flight phase, effectively serving as a multi-mission defensive shield. With deployment on over 60 surface vessels and more than 500 units delivered, the SM-6 has already proven its worth in combat, including its first reported use against Houthi ballistic missiles in the Red Sea in 2024, showcasing its effectiveness in real-world scenarios. Its versatility, precision, and adaptability make it a key player in the Navy's arsenal, securing its place as a cornerstone of U.S. military might for years to come by protecting carrier strike groups, amphibious-ready groups, and critical maritime infrastructure. These 7 weapons, ranging from nuclear bombs and stealth aircraft to drones, rifles, submarines, and missiles, represent the pinnacle of American military technology, each combining power, readiness, and strategic impact to ensure U.S. dominance on land, sea, and air, and maintaining a deterrent posture that underpins global peace and stability in a complex, rapidly evolving world. Beyond just their immediate battlefield effectiveness, these weapons are the culmination of decades of research, development, and iterative improvements, embodying the integration of cutting-edge science, engineering, and tactical doctrine. Each system is supported by vast logistical networks, training programs, and maintenance regimes that sustain their operational readiness under the most demanding conditions. Moreover, these weapons reflect the United States' commitment to innovation in military technology, incorporating advancements in artificial intelligence, cyber warfare capabilities, autonomous systems, and networked communications that enhance their lethality and resilience. This comprehensive approach ensures that the U.S. military remains capable of responding to emerging threats across the spectrum of conflict, from conventional state-on-state warfare to asymmetric engagements against non-state actors. Additionally, the geopolitical implications of maintaining such a formidable arsenal extend into diplomacy and deterrence strategies, where the mere possession of these weapons influences adversaries' calculations and fosters stability by discouraging aggression. The continuous evolution and modernization of these systems also drive global arms dynamics, prompting competitors to develop countermeasures and sophisticated defense technologies, thereby fueling an ongoing cycle of military innovation. As the international security environment becomes increasingly complex, with the rise of new powers, technological proliferation, and unconventional warfare tactics, the importance of these 7 weapons in maintaining U.S. strategic advantage, and by extension, global security, cannot be overstated. They stand not only as instruments of war, but as symbols of national resolve, technological prowess, and the enduring quest for peace through strength. Their presence on the global stage serves as a potent deterrent against potential aggressors, underpinning the United States' diplomatic leverage and enabling it to lead in international security efforts. The development and deployment of these weapons involves some of the most sophisticated scientific research and engineering feats ever accomplished, involving collaborations among government agencies, private defense contractors, and academic institutions, often pushing the boundaries of what is technologically possible. For instance, the B-61 nuclear bomb's modernization incorporates state-of-the-art materials science to improve the bomb's safety and reliability. Advanced computer simulations that reduce the need for nuclear testing, and precision guidance kits that transform a once purely ballistic weapon into a surgical tool capable of minimizing collateral damage. Similarly, the F-22 and F-35 fighters integrate stealth coatings developed from breakthroughs in nanotechnology, sensor fusion algorithms powered by artificial intelligence that provide pilots with unparalleled situational awareness, and electronic warfare systems that can jam or deceive enemy radar and communications, thereby ensuring air dominance even in contested environments. The MQ-9 Reaper's unmanned flight control systems leverage advances in autonomous navigation and satellite communications, allowing it to operate seamlessly in denied airspace and conduct persistent surveillance missions that are impractical for manned aircraft. The Ohio-class submarines utilize cutting-edge acoustic dampening technologies and nuclear propulsion systems that grant them near limitless underwater endurance and stealth capabilities, critical for second-strike deterrence, a key pillar of strategic stability in an era of renewed great power competition. The SM-6 missile embodies multi-domain warfare capabilities, integrating data links with other naval assets, airborne platforms, and ground sensors to engage threats dynamically in complex battle environments, reflecting the evolution of naval warfare from platform-centric to network-centric operations. Collectively, these weapons are integrated into a broader United States military strategy that emphasizes rapid global mobility, joint operations across all service branches, and the seamless integration of conventional and strategic forces. This integrated approach is designed to counter a wide range of threats, from peer adversaries with sophisticated militaries to insurgents employing asymmetric tactics, ensuring the U.S. can project power, defend its interests, and uphold international norms in an increasingly volatile world. Moreover, the continuous investment in training, simulation, and logistical support ensures that personnel operating these advanced systems are prepared to maximize their potential, maintain operational readiness, and adapt to evolving combat scenarios. The complexity and expense of these weapons systems underscore the importance of sustained political and public support for defense funding, as well as international cooperation on arms control and non-proliferation measures to prevent destabilizing arms races. In summary, these 7 weapons not only define the technological and strategic edge of the United States military, but also symbolize a broader commitment to maintaining peace through strength, deterrence through capability, and stability through innovation, principles that continue to shape global security dynamics well into the 21st century. Their existence and continual evolution also serve as a stark reminder of the responsibilities inherent in wielding such power, emphasizing the need for prudent stewardship, ethical considerations, and diplomatic engagement to ensure that these formidable tools of warfare ultimately contribute to a safer and more secure world for future generations. Looking ahead, the trajectory of U.S. military weapons systems is set to increasingly incorporate cutting-edge advancements in artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, and cyber warfare capabilities. These emerging technologies promise to redefine the battlefield by enabling faster decision-making, reducing human risk, and enhancing precision targeting, while presenting new challenges related to ethical use, command and control, and vulnerability to cyber attacks. The integration of unmanned platforms, ranging from autonomous drones to robotic ground vehicles, will augment traditional forces, providing persistent surveillance, rapid strike capabilities, and logistical support in contested environments. Concurrently, the development of directed energy weapons and hypersonic missiles will further complicate adversaries' strategic calculations, driving a new arms race centered on speed, stealth, and electronic warfare dominance. As the military embraces these innovations, it must also foster robust alliances and international frameworks to manage escalation risks and promote transparency. Ultimately, the future of U.S. defense will depend not only on technological superiority, but also on the ability to adapt organizational structures, cultivate skilled personnel, and balance power with diplomacy to maintain global stability in an era of unprecedented complexity. Moreover, the evolution of U.S. military weapons systems will necessitate a holistic approach that extends beyond mere hardware advancements. Training, doctrine, and operational concepts must evolve in tandem to fully exploit the capabilities of these new technologies. This includes developing specialized curricula to educate service members on AI ethics, cyber defense strategies, and the complexities of operating alongside autonomous systems. Additionally, inter-service cooperation and joint force integration will be critical in ensuring seamless coordination across domains: land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace. Investments in research and development will continue to be paramount, but equally important will be fostering innovation through partnerships with academia, industry, and allied nations. These collaborations can accelerate the transition of emerging technologies from prototypes to battlefield-ready solutions, while also harmonizing standards and interoperability among coalition forces. As the character of warfare becomes increasingly multifaceted, the U.S. military's ability to anticipate and adapt to evolving threats, maintain technological edge, and uphold ethical standards will define its effectiveness and legitimacy on the global stage. In doing so, it will strive not only to defend national interests, but also to contribute to a global security environment that discourages conflict and supports sustainable peace. Looking ahead, the integration of cutting-edge technologies such as quantum computing and hypersonic weapons will further complicate the strategic landscape. Quantum computing promises unprecedented capabilities in code-breaking and secure communications, potentially rendering current encryption methods obsolete and reshaping intelligence and counterintelligence operations. Meanwhile, hypersonic missiles, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5 with unpredictable flight paths, challenge existing missile defense systems and demand rapid innovation in detection and interception technologies. The United States must invest not only in developing these advanced weapons, but also in establishing doctrines and policies that govern their use, preventing destabilizing arms races or inadvertent escalations. Furthermore, as artificial intelligence and machine learning become deeply embedded in command and control systems, ensuring transparency, accountability, and ethical governance of autonomous decision-making processes will be imperative. This requires a continuous dialogue among military leaders, policymakers, technologists, and ethicists to balance operational advantages with humanitarian considerations. Ultimately, the U.S. defense posture will hinge on a delicate synthesis of technological innovation, strategic foresight, and diplomatic engagement to navigate a future where the boundaries of warfare are constantly redefined. The dynamic interplay between emerging technologies and geopolitical realities will also necessitate an expanded focus on resilience and adaptability within the armed forces. Cybersecurity frameworks must evolve beyond traditional perimeter defenses to incorporate proactive threat hunting, rapid incident response, and robust recovery capabilities, ensuring mission continuity even under sustained digital attack. Simultaneously, the human element remains paramount, cultivating a highly skilled, culturally aware, and mentally resilient force will be critical in operating sophisticated systems and making nuanced decisions under pressure. Training programs will increasingly leverage virtual and augmented reality to simulate complex operational environments, enhancing preparedness without the costs and risks of live exercises. Moreover, fostering strong alliances and partnerships will provide strategic depth and interoperability advantages, enabling shared access to emerging technologies and collaborative responses to transnational threats. As the U.S. military charts a course through this era of rapid transformation, it must embrace a holistic approach that integrates technological prowess with human judgment and international cooperation, thereby securing both national defense and global stability in an uncertain future. In parallel, addressing the ethical and legal frameworks governing the use of cutting-edge military capabilities will be essential to maintaining legitimacy and global trust. International norms and treaties must evolve in tandem with technological progress to regulate the deployment of autonomous systems, cyber operations, and space-based assets. The U.S. will need to lead by example, promoting transparency and responsible innovation, while deterring adversaries who may seek to exploit technological asymmetries. This comprehensive strategy, combining innovation, resilience, human capital development, and robust diplomacy, will ultimately define the effectiveness and sustainability of U.S. defense efforts in the decades to come.